Morning, everybody. See the beautiful sunrise? Ain't that something? Well, I have to say that the old hammock did pretty good last night. Really liked the hammock. So, you get up and get some coffee. As you look at the sunrise, it's prettier than I am anyway. And then we go check our line and trap. Stick with me. Okay, let's go hunting. Had to, step off into the bushes this morning. So I went that way, around them big white oaks, and there's some bigger ones on in there. And I'll show you what I found. Now, does any of this look familiar, folks? See how the ground's tore up? That is hogs. Ain't enough squirrels to do that. Or armadillos. That is pure hogs. And I mean, there is my camp. Right there. You see my boat? It ain't 30 yards, maybe. There's a giant white oak right there. I guess they're still looking for some little white oak acres. But they're coming right up this core line. See that core line right there? That's what they're coming up. You can see the markers on down there. And I think to the left is National Forest. It's not fenced, so if it's not fenced out here, it's National Forest. Or posted. Sometimes they'll use posted signs. But yes, that is hogs. Alright, well, I'm going to follow this trail on out and get a little bit further away from camp. And I may just find a stand somewhere and just sit for a few hours and see what happens. I think that moon comes up in late morning. I'm not really sure. I think it's like 12, 1 o'clock, maybe afternoon. But I'm just going to sit down and see what happens. I do have a slug, so this 410 slug would kill a little pig anyway. So, and I got the Derringer, but I would have to be under attack to use the Derringer, the Bond arms, because it's not very accurate if you get past about 10 feet. Alright, I'll find a place and we'll set up. That right there is a natural blind. And I mean, it is right on this trail. There. Something to keep in mind. I bet them deer run this trail right here too. Isn't that a big old beech tree? Oh, it's got beech nuts on it. There's another one right here. Not as big. Check, see if it's got any beech nuts. Wrong time of year, but maybe we can tell if it's gonna have any. don't see any, but surely they will. Well, I'll tell you what, yeah, it's got, see how the ground's tore up? They're still trying to find them, maybe they missed. Well, I tell you what, this is bow hunter's heaven in here. All the underbrush. You can get up above all this. Get you some shooting lanes. Yeah, bow season, I'll be right here. I think beech nuts start falling about September, October time frame. If I remember right. See how open this is? Well, for this area, this is open. I'm liking this. If you didn't know, this camp out was an excuse to get out and scout a little bit. Play. Man, I like this woods. Okay, move on a little bit further. I haven't seen any hog sign, but I know that they're here. They have to be. If there's beech nut trees here, there has to be hogs. So, anyway, we'll continue on. See the mulberries? Those are French mulberries. Deer love them things. And they're a good source of food for them during the winter. See how the ground's tore up? It's hogs. That looks pretty fresh right there. Right there. Looks like some good tinder right there too. May have to get some of that on the way back. I don't know what kind of tree that is. See how the bark shredded on it? Maybe an old elm. That's probably what that is, an elm. Mosey on. Alright, here's a drainage flat going into this slough. And I've lost count of how many white oak trees I found in here. There's one there, one in behind it. And grapevines everywhere. Look at that old monster right there. Too bad you can't trap on coreland. I bet this will be coon heaven in here. Well, there's some old sign. Little buck rub. My little buck might have done that. Pretty small. But found one. Wild onion. Let's see. I bet that's what them hogs are rooting for. There's some wild onions. Yep, that's wild onion. You got a smell of it, make sure first. Oh, tasty. There's another one on down there. Another one there. And there. Quite a few in here. I bet that's what them hogs are after. After wild onions in here. Getting a little tough. Alright, let's move on. Yep, there's hogs on. That's a hog right there. See a hog? Oval sign. There's an oval hog track right there. Looks like one of them slipped there. We'll tore the ground up in here. Tell you what, after rain, this would be the ideal setup right in here. I bet they're coming in after rain. A little deer sign. No pool up here. Let's see if it's a hole. There's a crawfish mound. I can't get none in my trap. Tell you what, I may just pick a spot and sit down in here for a while. I don't know what we might see. Tall pines. May see some squirrels. I might have a little bit of squirrel for lunch. What do y'all think? Well, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Hey, William, why don't we do that? Okay, you talk me into it. We're trying to pick a spot. Alright, kind of up in, back in some brush here a little bit, not bad. And we're just going to sit here and lean up against this tree and see what happens. Oh, I was going to mention when I talked about my pack earlier, I changed the straps out on it and put some old Alice straps on it. Tell you what, you can't beat these old Alice straps. And as I look out straight in front of me, move the camera around. There's that drainage ditch. You see that right there? Old buck road. Small one, but hey. Alright, right down there is that drainage ditch. Let's just sit here and be quiet for a while and see what happens. Now this, my friends, is the spot. Look at this creek line, dry creek line. Boy, this is a beautiful place in here. I'm glad I decided to come out here and scout it out. Let's see if we can see any sign in the creek. Yeah, tired of sitting. We'll walk around this point here. Looks interesting. And head on back to camp, maybe start dinner. So, stick with me.